All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, if you ever want to contact the show, it's right there on the screen. That's how you contact the show. You can text me on that number 24/7 if you want to be on the show, or if you have a comment about the subject matter we're talking about, you can always text me there. Also, email, and there's the social media ways you can follow us. Now, in all due respect, Rush Limbaugh, all due respect, Mark Levin, okay, the great one. I know there's certain areas you guys focus on, all right? There's certain areas that you focus on, and you do an outstanding job, okay? You cut the way for someone like myself to be able to come here and share my views and my thoughts with viewers. So, but you're not focused on the Georgia Blue Plan, and I understand that. And I learned so much from the great one, Mark Levin, concerning the corruption that's going on in D.C. So, but I understand, but the Georgia Blue Plan. Now, outside of that, you got Limbaugh here and you got Levin here, okay? And in between, you just got a lot of people doing sensationalizing talk shows. That's all they do is sensationalize issues, and they hype up situations, and they hype up subjects, and they get you all worked up in a frenzy. But they do not share with you what they see coming down the road. Okay? They don't do it. Now you take the schmuck down there in Atlanta, Eric Erickson, okay? When Friday came and the president, go back and look and listen to what the schmuck in Atlanta said, the way he attacked the president of the United States Friday on his failure to stand strong on the wall funding. The Ann Coulters, the schmuck down in Atlanta, have I told you about him? You have not heard the Georgia Blue Plan anywhere else laid out like you have here. And I'm on it. You can disagree with me, but guess what? I know I'm right on this. I seen it hit Friday, okay? Now, there's so many reasons why the president went ahead, okay, and ended the shutdown. Super Bowl Sunday. I gave you the whole breakdown. Now we find out, okay? Because I'm staying on the Georgia Blue Plan. I know they're not giving up, and I've known for some time that they're working on Stacey Abrams. Now, who is the minority leader in the Senate? Chuck U. Schumer, okay? That piece of garbage from New York, Chuck U. Schumer, the tears of a clown. But he's the minority leader. Now, he is being treated by the media, and he is being treated as though he is the majority leader, not Mitch McConnell, the Republicans, but he's actually the minority leader. And majority leader comes with perks, different perks, okay? Different office, different perks. So he would like to move that gavel over to him when it comes to the Senate. So let's play this clip right here and just give a couple more minutes to what I call the Georgia Blue Plan. Go with it.
Stacey Abrams to deliver the Democratic response, and has she accepted to the State of the Union?
Well, Speaker Pelosi and I are going to issue an official statement shortly. But yes, 3 weeks ago, I called Stacey Abrams and asked her to deliver the response to the State of the Union. I was very delighted when she agreed, and she is just a great spokesperson. She's an incredible leader. She has led the charge for voting rights, which is at the root of just about everything else. And she really has, if you look at her background, she knows what working people, middle-class people go through. So, yes, I'm very excited that she's agreed to be the respondent to the President in the State of the Union.
Need I say more? Chuck U. Schumer, Senator. Chuck U. Schumer, the head of the Democrats in the Senate. Chuck U. Schumer putting his cards together. Him and Nancy had a meeting. Hey, Nancy, you're good. You're not going to lose the House, but here, let's put our cards together to win the Senate. And I think we can help this lady win the Senate. I really think Perdue could be in trouble in Georgia. And I really think if we can get Perdue in Georgia, we get Trump. And we get Trump. Trump can't win the United States. He can't win if he loses Georgia. It's the Democrat blue plan. Georgia blue plan. I'm telling you right now, stay with me on this. There's a reason why Chuck Schumer extended that call to Stacey Abrams. We will see. It's coming very soon. Very soon. Now, okay, so number 5, crisis in Venezuela. So Guido, or whatever his name is, all right, Guido is where was it at here? I had it just a second ago. Here it is. He is the recognized president of Venezuela, okay? Maduro, okay, all morning long, all you are hearing, if you watch the news, we'll show you, is the president spoke to Vladimir Putin without a translator. Once again, they have found another situation to where the president of the United States, along with his wife, have about 7 minutes alone with Putin from Russia with no translator at all. And you're going to hear all these things that we really need to know. We need to know what was said. We need to know what Putin has on Trump. Folks, Russia has billions of dollars invested in Venezuela. Billions. Russia fully supports Maduro. Fully supports Maduro. Billions of dollars invested there. And everything the United States of America right now, everything that we are doing in Venezuela opposes Putin and opposes what Russia's wishes are. Why would Trump come out and make the statements? Why would we push forward in recognizing Guda, if that's his name? He actually came out yesterday, who the United States recognizes as the president, came out yesterday and made comments on how the Trump administration is helping him and helping democracy in Venezuela. Why would Donald Trump do that and oppose Putin? Why? Story that just came out as I was going through the internet. Mysterious Venezuelan operatives load nearly $1 billion in precious bars onto Russian jet as Maduro teeters. $1 billion, $480 million in gold bars prepared for loading into Russian jet. Okay? At the Venezuelan airport. And there's pictures there. I can't read the Spanish on the tweet. There's a picture there of the loading of the gold bars. $840 million in gold bars, okay, being loaded up. Interesting flight, a Boeing 777 of Russian Norwind Airlines is on its way to Caracas. But 2 crews on board. Nordwind does not operate to Venezuela. They don't run to Venezuela. So this is a special flight. Two crews might indicate aircraft will depart soon. After arrival, aircraft has 277 seats on it. 277 seats, Caracas to Moscow. $840 million in gold bars. The President of the United States is supporting democracy in Venezuela, and the recognized president, I think his name Guda, I don't know, Maduro is going to be out soon here, and there's a crisis in Venezuela, as CNN said, and they're getting all they can, Russia, and maybe getting their money back before they leave town. Let's go through. Okay. Let's go through a couple of my pictures here that I want to double down on. House Dems, number 8. Remember this. I told you we're going to talk about this a little more. Now, why do they insist they have to read Mueller's report? Why? Now, I told you yesterday, the Department of Justice, no, I'm not interested right now on the Intel Committee that went to Congress and their report from the CIA, Department of Justice, FBI, whatever. No, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in the media spinning that into them completely contradicting the President of the United States. That's not where I'm at right now. I'm more interested in Barr being the next Attorney General, Whitaker being the acting Attorney General, and Mueller's report coming out soon. I am very interested in what happened to Roger Stone, okay? It makes me a nervous wreck. I'm just going to tell you right now, it makes me a nervous wreck that a 66-year-old man was taken into custody with more firepower than was used to go after bin Laden, was you know, remember Ambassador Stevens in Benghazi, they had to stand down while they killed 4 Americans. I mean, it's just disgusting. We've had more firepower take down Daniel Ortega or whatever. I don't remember, or whatever his name was, but just going on, that is scarier to me. I am more afraid of what happened where Roger Stone's concerned, a 66-year-old man, than the Intel Committee coming up and giving their statement, and Congress and the media spinning it around saying they contradict Trump. Roger Stone pleaded not guilty yesterday on all charges and all counts. But this right here, they want to see Mueller's report. And I told you yesterday, and I can't go into this, you need to go, this is where you refresh, okay? Number 4, okay, let's start here. All right, this is Andrew Weissman, number 4. I told you yesterday, this is old news, but this is where you refresh your computer, and you need to go back and do some study on this guy right here, Andrew Weissman. Now, Weissman is going to write the report. Mueller is going to sign off on the report. This is the guy that will probably end up writing this report. And this is the reason right here, this guy right here on the screen is the reason why. Okay, supposedly, allegedly, he was at the Hillary Clinton victory party. Okay, allegedly, this guy's writing the report, and that's why they want you to see it, because he will tear into the president, and we'll leave it like that the Democrats want you to see, and they want to say we didn't do it. I told you the other day there's a reason why they keep crying protect Mueller. There's a reason they keep crying the integrity of Mueller. There's a reason why they keep pushing Republicans to say, yes, we must protect the investigation and let it be completed, okay? There's a reason. Now they've gone to the step of the reason why, put up number 8, that they must read. They must get it. The public must see it, okay? House Dems race to ensure Mueller report is made public. If the report, now this is Gerard Nadler, he is the chair, okay? If you joined us at the beginning of the show, we're going to do this one more time, but we're going to put it a little deeper together, okay? This is the chair of the House Judiciary Committee. Now, many of you have listened to my interviews with 9th Congressional District Republican Doug Collins, who is the minority representative leader on this House Judiciary Committee. If the report, this is Gerald Nadler, if the report is not released, we will certainly subpoena it for it. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Gerard Nadler told Politico the problem with the subpoena is they will fight in court, but Judiciary Committee would certainly issue a subpoena. Okay? Now, number 9. All right, from the Associated Press, this is at 3:06 a.m. this morning, okay? Right out of the box, MSNBC. Senate bill would require public report from Mueller probe. Public report. Now, Barr has indicated he may rewrite the report, okay? Or he may write the report. Barr may write the report. I told you yesterday, they're screaming, but the American people, they never, I wish I could go to an old-fashioned chalkboard and teach this to the kids at school. Department of Justice, Rod Rosenstein, which it should have been the Attorney General, but he recused himself. We know that whole story. Rod Rosenstein appointed Mueller and wrote his scope of work. Remember that. That came from the Justice Department. Mueller was appointed special counsel, all right, and was given a parameter, a scope of work that he could do, what this investigation needed to be about. It's always been run by the Justice Department. You just wouldn't think so, all right? Mueller is to turn that report back into the budget it's coming out of. Mueller is being paid out of the Department of Justice budget, and he's to turn his report back into the Department of Justice. Now, the Department of Justice, it happens all the time. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me break some news for you. You have things like this happen all the time, and when you go down the chain to your district attorneys in the United States of America, you have district attorneys that get full reports and throw them up on the shelf. Yeah. I know of a couple right here that got thrown up on the shelf. Full reports on investigations. So the district attorney, the Attorney General of the United States will not throw this report up on the shelf, but the report goes back to the AG. And then the AG delivers it to the people, the president, and Congress as the AG sees fit. Why do they want it public? I told you right here. So let me go. See if I have another one here. Hold on a minute. Stay with me. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. I was looking for one more. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. I was looking for another clip that I had this morning, but I don't have it right now. I want to leave this right here so you to pay attention if you wonder if they think they're going to impeach the President of the United States. Let's go to number 1. Okay. The ranking Republican minority member of the Judiciary, Doug Collins, one more time. Judiciary is the home to some of the most contentious political issues, including impeachment, gun rules, immigration policy, and oversight of the Justice Department. Now take this next sentence. Should Democrats impeach President Donald Trump? Now I know should is questionable. I know should doesn't confirm, but I tell you what, I read that sentence. Here's how I read that sentence. Should Democrats impeach President Donald Trump? I think we're getting ready for it. Now, there's two things, okay? I'll give you that in a minute. Should they? The matter will go through this very committee, and sparks between both sides are expected to fly frequently. So sparks are already expected to fly, okay? Because Nadler's going to be fighting every day for all of the Trump info he can get and this report, and it's going to be up to Doug Collins to fight him back. Now, Jim Jordan is on this committee, but it's going to be up to Collins to fight back as the ranking member. I told you that months ago. This has to be the guy that fights him back as hard as he can, nonstop. All right? But the sentence that bothers me that he sent out, and I appreciate the congressman doing it, but should Democrats impeach President Donald Trump, the matter will go through this committee. Let me say this. Excuse me, I'm sorry I keep doing it. Let me say this on this matter of impeachment, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the show with the intel community and why I think the Democrats are blowing smoke and mirrors at you on a couple candidates. One, okay, the Democrats have to do two things. Now, if they feel, okay, that impeachment is going to help them defeat Donald Trump. All right? If they feel it will, if they feel that they could take the picture of all of the indicted people, regardless of what they're indicted for, okay, jaywalking charges, and run commercials for 2020 saying, you want to elect, these people are all indicted, you've read the Mueller report, you've read the report. They want, oh God, I get so angry with these people. They want to cut clips out of the Mueller report. They want to grab a sentence here. And it's going to be commercial after commercial after commercial. The Mueller report reads like this. That's why they want Wiseman. Wiseman's getting ready to put out some sentences and some paragraphs that are going to go in some commercials. Our President of the United States did this according to the Mueller report. These people have been indicted. It's not over. There's a possibility that the president cannot finish his second term. If elected, would not be able to finish his second term. I mean, this is going to get ugly. So one, they use it to stop him from getting reelected, or two, they hang on and they don't start impeachment. They just go with the sound clips, the clips out of they go with the clips out of the report. They go with the indictment, and they try to beat him, and if for any reason he's reelected, then they impeach him and get him out. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, if you think for 1 minute that they don't want that report public so they can grab those sentences and grab a couple clips out of that for campaign commercials. I'm your host, BKP. What happened with the intel community where President Trump's concerned? All of the polling data that's running around out there trying to confuse the American people, as usual, the lies that they are making up, and Democrat candidates that are being used for smoke and mirrors to try to get something stirred up to get you to pay attention. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be right back.